I'm Michael Ujiki. I'm one of the attending surgeons at NorthShore University. We're affiliated with the University of Chicago. We have Dr. Shogan, who's the chief resident at University of Chicago. He will be going into colorectal surgery at Mayo Clinic next year. And Luke Stockdale is one of our students who's been on rotation with us as well. And they've agreed to have a kind of a sit-down conversation with me about mentorship and advisorship and sponsorship. And so we look forward to having a discussion about this, and hopefully you'll find it helpful. I would view a sponsor as somebody that can help you, for example, get into a society. May not be somebody that's truly mentoring your career. So it may be the chairman in your department, whether you're a assistant or associate professor of the department, or whether you're a resident. That person may sponsor you into getting into society, sponsor you for a job or a fellowship. A little different than a mentor. I view a mentor as somebody who is invested in your career, somebody that is willing to give you honest feedback, whether positive or negative. A mentor is somebody who is encouraging your success and also holding you accountable. A sponsor doesn't necessarily have to do any of those things. Right. A sponsor is just somebody that's willing to write you a letter that says, Dr. Shogan is a good surgeon and deserves to be a member of the, SUS. I may not be in his specialty, but he's worked hard and has a good, promising academic career and has, done what it takes in the department to deserve that opportunity. An advisor I view as someone who just can give you good advice, and that person may not be invested in your career.
Right, and an advisor might even help you pick out a good mentor.
Right.
Right? Something like that. Like every resident has their own advisor to help you with career decisions, but once that advisor is sort of outside of their scope, something to say, hey, if you're interested in colorectal, this could be someone you might want to speak to more in depth.
Exactly right.
And that's actually, I think the people having their specific scope of expertise is where an advisor really comes in, because someone may be really good at this specific point. They may not be invested in you, but they trust you. You trust them, and they can give you specific advice. Whereas they may not be invested in your long-term development like a mentor.
Right. To me, it's fairly clear, the difference between the three.
They can overlap. It doesn't have to be.
Absolutely.
Your mentor might also be a sponsor for you.
For sure.
Maybe your advisor turns into a mentor.
That's exactly right. I mean, what do you think when you think back to somebody who's been a good mentor, or a good advisor, or a good sponsor, what are some of those qualities that makes one a good mentor? What are the qualities that make somebody a good sponsor or a good advisor?
Yeah, I think honesty is number one. Like you said, they have to be honest with you, both in the good and the bad.
Yeah.
This is what you've done great. This is what you should do. But hey, you're not doing this great. You should do this too.
That's a mentor, though.
That's like a mentor. Yeah, that is like the mentor type level. As we were talking before, I think somebody who really at the base of it has your best interest in mind.
Yeah.
They might have some secondary gain from it, but really the advice that they're giving you, is they're looking out for you.
Right. Yeah. A sponsor may not even know you. For example, a sponsor could be somebody from a different institution that just maybe you've done collaborative work with, and they know that you're a nice, intelligent, hardworking person, and they're willing to put their reputation on the line for you. But they're not necessarily somebody that's going to come to you and give you honest feedback, or
they might not even know you that well.
Exactly. So you've talked about what a good mentor is. What about a good advisor?
Yeah, I think a good advisor is probably one that has advised other people as well, because I think you need some experience there to know where the right decisions are. If you're asking them for a specific question about something, who to talk to.
So a good advisor is somebody with a lot of experience. A good mentor is somebody who's willing to give honest feedback. Okay. And then a good sponsor, probably somebody who, in my opinion, might be a well-connected person, or somebody that other people trust, that their judgment is okay.